Yeah. You know what it is, Rum and Coke Radio each and every Tuesday right here. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy Day.
Hey.
We got Durasio, the ones and twos. Miss Holly is not here. Too bad for her. She gonna miss it. Maybe, possibly, we might have something special. But mostly not. Oh, thank you for coming up.
So I just came back from Victoria in Cumberland. I was on the island with my boy Stylus Beats. We did 2 shows, one in Cumberland and one in Victoria. Those were fire. I want to give a shout out to everybody that showed up to party with us. That was such a good time, for real. I've never seen no crazy shit like that. There was like girls on hula hoops spinning from the sky and fire being tossed around. It was bananas, man. Shout out to you guys, man. You guys gave us a big party. I kind of lost my voice going hammer time out there, but got it back. Still good. Other than that, man, let's get into the shits, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, the first shits. I can't remember if we talked about this last week. Did we go over how people don't wash their legs and feet?
You were talking about that in my house.
Okay, that wasn't on air.
You were
That
talking
wasn't
about
on
it in my
air.
house.
Okay. Well, this weekend, white people.
Wait. Are we talking about in the shower or like in general?
Like in the shower, they just don't wash their legs.
Yeah, where else would you wash your legs?
I don't know. If I get dirty, I'd either wipe it or wash it.
Well, it's in the shower.
Oh, in the shower.
It was on thing on Twitter. People are like, yo, I don't normally wash my legs or like my shins or my feet.
What?
And it's,
right?
It was a fairer complexion that said these things. And everyone else is like, but you're nasty then. They're like, no, the soap will just rinse down. And then some people are like, oh, well, I wash my feet if it's like dirty, whatever, like if it's like summer and sweaty. But then they just skip their like calves and shin area. And I'm just like, why not just continue the lather down and boom, you're there? I don't
Skin
get
is
it.
skin. Skin gets dirty. You don't want to walk around with dirty skin. Those are the type of people that show up to the club and fuck the club up, and they act like they ain't the one who do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They act like they didn't do shit. They're like, that's not me. I don't smell bad. No, man. Go home.
bad.
You're moldy.
So yeah, everybody in here, you do wash your legs and
Yes,
feet every time?
Yes, every time.
every
I
time
don't
in the shower.
understand, like, why would you even be in there and, like people are like, oh, it's to save time. I'm like, really? It's going to save that much time?
The question is do you use a cloth or a loofah?
Ooh, I got that axe thing.
You do? The loofah?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Do you?
I have 2 cloths.
Do you just put soap in your hand and then put it to your body?
No, I said I have 2 cloths.
One for the upper, one for the bottom.
Yes.
Yes. See?
Yes.
See,
You
a
got to
smart
keep it
man there.
one a little more, abrasive to, exfoliate the skin, get nice and soft. I've been told I have very nice soft skin, so I got to keep it
This
right.
guy's on so
You got the brush level thickness.
I got that soft rag for my more tender areas. I got that rough ass shit for my legs, my arms,
The bottom of your feet.
shit like that. But speaking of not washing, apparently people don't fucking wash their meat before. No, like their actual like poultry meat, like not dick meat, just regular meat.
Yo, I
They
gotta
don't wash their meat before they cook it. I'm just wilding.
I got a thing for this. I worked in the restaurant industry for a bit.
Yeah.
So what it is if you, especially chicken, so if you wash it, what you're doing is you're actually spreading the salmonella bacteria.
That's what I heard.
in all over, because after you wash meat, you gotta sterilize the whole
Everything,
sink,
yeah.
everything. So, but I mean, I've gotten to the habit of washing my meat. Sorry, not my meat. The meat.
The chicken.
Eating meat.
The
Yes,
chicken.
yes.
Food
yes,
meat. Food meat.
Yes.
Do you do that with beef?
I do. I don't know why.
Really,
It's just yeah. I don't,
Chicken,
it's,
I understand, but beef, I don't get.
it's just a habit, right?
Is it?
Because when it's if you get it from the market, it's wrapped up already, right?
Yeah.
So you don't know like
Who
who's
touched it?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's been handling it before?
If you go to
Yeah,
a
that
butcher
makes
though,
sense.
like shout out to Save On Meats. I mean, I missed the butcher's shop.
Damn.
Nah, I can't even.
Yeah, that was a mouthful.
Yeah, I mean, like, where your meat is coming from, who's touching it, like certified. I mean, a market can just hire someone that doesn't know about cuts and how to handle it.
And he's
right?
just there doing his thing or her thing. And
Right. So that's, I mean, food safe level 1. I mean, just don't try not to wash it, but if you wash it, I mean, really, there's nothing wrong. But make sure you clean your sink.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay,
After.
that's. I also feel like that is also a specific dumb type of person. Everybody knows chicken is you have to wash your shit. So if you're like, and also maybe it's just me, but like I clean as I cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if I'm washing my chicken in the fucking sink, first of all, okay, this to back up a bit. The reason why this came back up to my head again was because Breakfast Club had Dr. Oz on there, and he was talking
Ooh,
about
I
it.
saw this.
First and foremost, I thought everybody was like aware that Dr. Oz isn't a real doctor. So like,
Oh, wait, sorry, what?
You didn't know he's not a real
He's not?
doctor?
no, like people took him to court. And he's like, on the show, he specifically says like, yeah, I'm not like a real doctor. Like it's a whole thing. Like,
You didn't know that?
yeah,
No.
he's not a real doctor.
Wow.
So when he was like, yeah, you know, if you get the meat in your sink, then you're gonna have to wash your sink. And I'm like, well, no shit.
That's
Like that's part of it. And then he's like, well, yeah, and if you're washing it, it's gonna spray the salmon out everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, so how are you washing your meat like people on infomercials? They can't crack an egg, they're just chucking up against the fucking pan. like how? Like what do you? You're not like clothes wringing out your meat. You know, you did a 1-2 little real rub in the sink,
Yeah.
and then hit
Pat
it
it
with
dry.
and then boom. It's like, what is this? Oh, it's gonna spray everywhere. Like what? Using a garden hose on your meat? Like
No, because that's because some people be like turning it on a high power.
And those are stupid people.
Yeah.
It's called natural selection.
Either one of the stupid ones
Yeah,
or the
man.
one of the not.
If you're cleaning meat like you're on like the Chop It infomercial, then you got your own problems, man.
Slap chop.
Like yo, like have you ever noticed how infomercials like they are the worst at everything?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
have you ever cracked an egg? The person's like just like high-fiving eggs, and it's just like egg everywhere. The chop one, the person's like using a butter knife to chop through an onion, and it's like oh my god,
does that?
oh. And like, oh, but just get this thing where you have to chop up your onions first, and then we'll dice it for you. It's like, what?
Infomercials are the worst.
They're funny though, and those people make guapo.
You used to be the type to get high after like whatever show you're watching and let the infomercial run.
I cannot confirm or deny that I may have watched an infomercial or two in my day.
Sorry, what infomercial are we talking about?
Eddie.
Eddie.
Like, you know, when you like.
It started with the Shamu or the ShamWow.
Right, that guy.
ShamWow was
The
a dope one,
ShamWow,
though.
then there was the Slap Chop.
The ShamWow was a great product.
I mean, I may have bought one or two.
Oh, okay. You bought one.
No, I don't think
You
so.
never owned a ShamWow?
No.
What?
I think ShamWow was like the only like infomercial thing I ever saw that like was actually in a store and like being sold.
Yeah.
Because
It
like
was
my
dope.
dad bought a couple from like Walmart and shit, like because they're good for like washing cars and shit. And I saw on TV and I'm like, hey.
It sucks up the water so good, these things.
Pause.
No, no, I don't think so. I mean,
Wow. We'll bring one to Save On so you could try it out.
I've seen it.
You're,
I've
you
seen
swear
it.
by
It's like,
Have you used it?
no, I haven't. But I see all the sampling when you know when you go to the P&E, like the fair,
Yeah.
and then you go like in that like little building,
Yeah.
where everyone's selling something. I've seen those.
But you never messed with it.
Never messed with it.
You've seen the demonstration.
Yeah, the demos I've seen. The
That's
demos
fire.
I've seen. Yeah, the demos. I've seen.
Okay. And then he did what next? The slap chop. I seen the Jamaican version of that.
Was
slap-
that the dude that went to jail?
Yeah.
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 Now
I think my favorite one, I can't remember the name now, and I feel so disrespected. The motherfucker that always cuts them boats in half. And then sprays the shit on it.
Yes.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. My man just like loves cutting boats in half and going on the ocean with them.
How late do you guys stay up? Man, I don't even fucking know
No. That guy comes on at like prime time.
True say I stay up late and I catch the weird ones.
Maybe because I don't have a TV. I haven't watched
You know, I haven't watched cable
so
in a long time.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't do cable.
Maybe that's what it is.
But when I'm at a house that has cable or something going on, usually it's like that late night infomercial will pop up and I'll be too red to change the channel. Because like, I'm just falling asleep to this. Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah.
The thing is, have you ever purchased anything off an infomercial?
Off a phone or
Nah,
online?
nah.
You remember
Like-
when it's phone calls? No, I don't think so. I think my mom did though.
Word?
I think
Like, what would she have bought?
maybe one of those Now CDs or whatever.
For real?
I kid you not. I was at my mom's. Well, it was long ago, maybe last year.
Oh.
That was the last time I see my mom. But I was going through her CD collection, and I see like now 1 or 2 or something like that.
Your mom's with the shits like that?
Yo, she got reggae collection.
Really?
Yeah, Marley and a bunch of. My mom was like, "This is what you play." I have all the CDs.
Is your mom a hippie?
No.
She's like your traditional
Yeah.
Filipino woman?
Yeah. She's also a singer, so she has a lot of. Yeah.
No. Everybody in the Philippines is a singer.
Well, not me.
That's true. That's true. You don't know how to sing. You know how to dance, though.
Yeah.
I've seen your dance moves.
Yeah.
When you were younger, did you have to do like the Filipino Got Talent in your household all the time?
No, that didn't exist back then.
Your parents never was like, hey, dance for your tito or anything?
No. Oh, yeah. You know what? I did. Okay.
See? I told you.
Story time.
I told you.
Rest in peace to my grandpa. So when I was 2, my grandma was telling me, it's like, just dance in front of your grandpa.
Yeah.
And he was laughing. He was mad laughing until he keeled over and caught a heart attack.
Laughing at you dance?
Yeah.
Bro.
That was the story that I know for a fact.
That's so sad.
It's very sad.
Damn, man. Fuck.
Did that
Yeah.
cripple you?
No, because I was 2.
You're too young to know what's up.
Yeah, until like I say maybe when I was 13, 14 when I found out. That's what happened. And I'm like,
Rest in peace.
wow.
Wow, that's
So nobody ever asked you to dance for anybody ever?
No, I dance for I would say money.
oh, what?
Not like that.
Dancing for money.
No, I was a dance teacher.
D-Roxy at number 5.
A dance teacher?
Yeah.
Bro, what what kind of dance were you dancing?
I was doing hip hop. I did some street jazz. I did ballroom.
What?
I was a b-boy to start with. And
No. Don't be skipping over that ballroom, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Yo, I
Yeah,
did that.
no,
I did.
no.
I did ballroom. I did ballroom. I was in the Philippines, and my teacher was just like, "Hey, you can dance." So
Yo, you know we're
try
getting
this?
a full ballroom routine from you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, totally fine, man.
Do you remember your routine?
Hell no.
Oh, you're gonna learn today. It's gonna be dancing with the stars.
Hell no.
This is a regular little funny story. Florida man accused of child abuse for bringing his son to work.
Huh?
Now, what is nothing bad? It's actually nothing bad. But guess what that job was that he brought his kid to work?
Oh my God.
Just have a guess.
Strip club.
No.
What? Okay. What's your guess?
I don't know. Construction?
No.
I don't know. I can't.
No.
It's a guess, so it doesn't matter.
He brought his kid on a burglary with him.
Wow. Is this a dad joke or what?
No, it's real. It's real. This the story right here. Florida man.
He went to go do
Yo,
a burglary
And he
he's
brought his
like,
kid. It's like some like Oliver Twist shit, yo.
Bring your kid to work day?
Yeah.
Yeah, Oliver, watch Oliver? Like old school, like musical.
No.
No.
Yo, that movie's like OG gangster. But yeah, like, in the end, like not the end, but like during the middle, this older dude like brought the little Oliver kid with him and like stuck him through a window because he could fit, and they were like teething out all this shit. Yeah, man, Oliver Twist, old school shit. That's dope.
I mean, I grew up in an era or a time that we got black and white TV that is like the one with the cabinet thing.
Yeah.
with a twist dial.
Yeah.
It goes like that. So I never caught any foreign shows back in the Philippines, I would say.
I don't
Yeah,
get that.
Yeah.
The Philippines is a no-fly zone right now. You can't even travel there right now, they're
No.
saying.
Okay. So I saw an article on. I get my news on Facebook now, which is weird. So I think it was Daily Hive that wrote something,
it
right?
was. That's where I saw
that
it.
you can't go to this, and this, and this, and this, and this. But us Filipinos has been living there for
It doesn't matter
long
for you.
time. It's not. It doesn't matter to me. We already know not to go there. Yeah. So if you would go to the Philippines, I was like, because I want to go back. I haven't been back in almost 20 years. Don't go there. It's like because the Philippines is like divided into 3 islands. There's the main one, and the middle, and then the very bottom part. It's just there's a lot of terrorists there. I think that was the thing. Just don't go there. We already know not to go there.
Huh.
Even like living there, we know not to go there. So like the way Daily Hive wrote the article, I just see. Am I the only one that actually like go online, see, for example, an article like that, and just judge the article based on the title, or do you all like click and read over it?
I click and read, and that's how I found out about all the providences or areas
They're
that
all
they
like
said you
north,
shouldn't be
right?
going.
They don't-
Yeah. In those
No,
places where
yeah.
you're not supposed to be in.
Yeah.
But they kind of made it seem like,
The whole Philippines is messed.
like there's a big civil war popping off, but they've been warned for a long. There's been problems for a long time.
Yeah, it's been going on. We had martial law.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what was going on.
that one's
It's actually
nuts.
martial law is going on till 2020.
Because of the new president?
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
going to be done December 2019. Actually,
Yeah, that's it. See, I don't pay attention to this too much anymore because I'm like, I'm right here. But I still have a big family down there, and I was like,
Speaking of Tiefin stuff, B-Dice actually told me a story that his dad, because he repairs cars and stuff, when he was younger, his dad used to be like, take him to the, the car pick-apart places.
Yeah, scrapyard.
Yeah, scrapyard, and be like, okay, open your jacket. Put this in there. Now pretend you're sick. Walk and pretend you're sick. So B-Dice would have to...
And then just walk out with shit.
At such a young age, not knowing what he was doing.
have you all thief though? Have you all taken things?
Have I been a thief?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've thiefed. My first time stealing was a Source magazine at a co-op because I knew the co-op used to watch the black guys walking around all the time.
Yeah.
They called them floor walkers. Like the security guards that are in plain
Floor
clothes.
walkers.
They're in plain clothes, but they
Yeah.
snitch on you, whatever. So I thought I could be like smart as shit. Take 2 of the Source magazines. She says, I know you from somewhere. Anyways, take 2 Source magazines. I'd roll them up, pretend like I was putting it in my shirt, and be like, I'm joking, and pull the one out, and then put it back. And then the guy would be like, yeah,
That's a
that
style,
was my thief styles. You?
Have you?
I'm not incriminating myself on there.
Yeah, but like little things. Let's say.
I'm not talking about yesterday.
Everything.
Okay.
Say.
What was the most slickest thing you thieved that you were like, hey, you were proud of what you got out there with it? And don't tell me somebody's order.
Oh no. What do you mean? Order like food?
Like food, like somebody ordered something, you just went up to the counter and take it.
Nah, I would never. That's rude. That's
rude as shit.
I think that's what happened to us at one time when we ordered pizza,
It's facts.
and that shit never showed up.
It's facts.
It got
The
picked
dude
up.
ate it.
It got picked up,
We ordered Skip. The guy showed up to my door
Yeah.
and then left.
but it didn't.
But didn't buzz. Didn't do nothing. You
But
literally
then-
see the car park, then leave.
Stole our fucking pizza.
I was like,
That's interesting.
hey, I want my food. Oh, it's credited. Don't worry. We'll send you a next one. This guy just got a free pizza.
That's annoying. Yo, but I must say, double shout out F you to Miss Holiday. She didn't answer.
You're really not going to incriminate yourself? You're not going to give us
100%.
one
I
story?
am not.
What about you? Hold up. Before you stop, what about you?
Yeah. Have I? Yes. It was soda.
Soda.
Yeah, when back then when we all used to wear baggy pants,
Yeah.
like some Echo,
Exco.
X, yeah,
Mark Echo and fucking Fubu.
right, yeah, the big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a 1 liter one, I guess.
You're telling me that's all you've really jacked is like
Yeah, because
soda?
for like till now, like even like little things, right? So, funny story. I had a girl back then, and I was looking for a attachment for my phone, like one of those selfie sticks, but my stick was missing the attachment.
Ah.
So we go to the dollar store. I'm just like, oh shit, they're here. Let me buy the whole thing. Okay, we are in the dollar store. It's $3.
Yeah.
Yo, she went like this. Boop. Take it out. Let's go. I'm like, and I feel bad.
Oh, you're the karmatic kid.
Yeah. I'm just like,
You got that karma running
yeah.
through you.
Well, he's
Yeah.
also the person who said he would give back Doc Rivers $2,000.
$2,000. I
Yes,
said that
yeah.
too.
that's karma, man.
Yeah, no, he did say that.
So did you feel really bad drinking that soda?
At that time?
Yeah.
No.
You were like, hey, I got a soda.
Yeah.
Well, they-
I mean, it was like 75 cents a dollar. I'm like, just like, you know what I mean?
Living large.
Right? That's all I can say.
Lives.
Like, anything big? No, I can't, man. It's like, it's just, I always think of it as like, yo, what's going to happen if someone did this to you? You know what I mean?
That's true. But in a store, a soda?
Yeah, come
Ain't
on.
nobody
like,
talking to you over a soda.
Yeah, but also they probably just get that for like 50 cents.
From time to time, I'm not supposed to be eating chocolate, and I'll steal a Wonder Bar from 7-Eleven if I feel randy.
Yo, I can't even do that.
That man's like right in front though.
Yeah, but still, it's always fun to know you could just walk. You know, I've noticed here in Vancouver, though, because coming from Calgary, there's a lot more black people. So, like, people actually watch you. You know what I mean? Out here, they feel bad watching black people.
I don't know what stores you go to.
No, dog. I walk into stores and they, hey, how you doing? And then put their focus on someone else because they don't want to make me feel like they're all eyes on me.
Yeah.
So I have taken things from those places.
See, you're taking advantage of the situation.
Sometimes. Just like in some stores, you know what I mean? Like anything that's real corporate.
Well, you know what? I would like to, continue doing this show for a long more time, and so don't get yourself fucking arrested. But you know what it is. Yo, you did see the freestyle I sent you, right?
Oh my God! Do you have it? Do you have it queued up?
Not queued, but yes.
Okay, yo, I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna plug it in right now.
Hi. I woke up top the mountain like a dragon. I was feeling real high. Feeling like I'm off the alcohol. I know I'm feeling tipsy. I'm a fucking bitch. It's a hint. I'm another bit of goof. I'm gonna cut up in a dream for the coop. I'm gonna pull up with the rook. Shh, quiet. And it goes shoot. But a rock and the bullets get hot. I was thinking on a motherfucking black. I was thinking on a box selling crack. You want to follow me? You want to believe in me? You want to chase your dreams? You want to go to the sky? I know you feeling high. I'm so damn amazing. You thought I was fucking blazing. Shh. Ha. I'm walking up, bitch. I'm a dragon. My pants tagging. I feel like Haitian Bin Laden, but I'm in Latin. I might ride on my fucking carpet. Shh. This shit is retarded. You know that I started. Shh. Quiet. Haiti, you have to believe in your dreams, wise one. You are the chosen one. You are the champ, wise one. Do you hear me? Everyone will feel you. I'm gonna swallow the kids. Mike Tyson. I'm all over the place. All over the room. Not on your bitch. All over the room. Pop the helium balloons. I back atop the mountain like a dragon. I was feeling real high. Slide. That's all that you get. One day, I'ma have a rich bitch. Hey, man, she get crib dick. Got about a second like a rib stick. Shit. I'm on fire. I don't need to rap no more. I can just use my ad libs. Watch this. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Damn.
All right. Well, it's definitely the most unique freestyle experience we've ever had.
That's the most different.
Who influenced you, bro? Where's your influences from? I don't know what just happened, man.
Isn't that fucked up? It's such a sad freestyle. You know, what's his name? What's that boy that used to run with Rich Boy? Not Rich Boy, the one that used to run with Young Thug.
Rich Homie Quan?
Rich Homie Quan. He did a freestyle on Tim Westwood that was horrible. And I thought that was the worst that I've ever seen.
That was...
Have you seen this freestyle yet?
No.
Oh,
I'll show you in the next break. But it's a mix of... It's kind of funny because it's almost like impressive. Like he put in the parts of Young Thug that no one ever knows. He did like mumble ad-libs. He made sound effects.
Yeah.
And it was a journey. That's the best way to put it, right? It was a journey of
It was the worst,
sound.
bro. That was the worst freestyle I've heard in my life.
Who was it?
I don't even know.
I think his name is like Little Haiti or some shit.
Little such and such.
Haitian baby. It's something Haitian. I'm like, ooh, that looks bad for them.
Oh.
Bro, it's the worst, man.
It's pretty
the
fucking
worst.
bad.
I've seen some really bad freestyles, but
I ain't
this
saying shit.
I'm surprised that guy was even asked to go on that show.
Well, I'm sure he's not gonna get asked again.
I'm sure he's not
You
going to
saw,
get
like,
asked
you
to go
saw
on
his-
any show.
Well, yeah, you saw the even the guys that were interviewing him were like, They had no idea what happened. Like, I'm pretty sure that man will never get asked to
That's the
go
worst.
to anything ever again.
Now I want to see this.
Yo,
Yo.
we'll pull it up for you. Yo, you put something about Jada
Yeah,
and porn?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Uh-huh.
So get this, I'm watching some random thing, and it says Jada Pinkett Smith said at the red table. You know she does that red table thing. Her daughter, and
yeah.
her
with,
mother.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So she
Talk
had
show.
her daughter, her mother on this show. And before the show, they're all sitting around doing their makeup, talking about how Jada used to be addicted to porn before Will. Before she met Will, she was addicted
That's
to porn.
young Jada. That's 90s Jada.
So the first question I had in my head was, what woman is addicted to porn?
A lot of women.
A
What the
lot
fuck
of
you
women.
mean?
I just don't see that being a thing.
Why not?
I don't know. My brain just didn't go there. Like for a woman, you can get it when you ask for it. Oh, that's dope. I want it. Come here. And then you do your nasty. You're going to watch something. It's like,
Yo, you do realize that like most sex shops are full with what? Things for us or things for them?
no, it's things for them to bring to
So-
us.
Oh, what?
Dildos?
They got like, okay, not the sex toys and stuff.
That's
but
what
like
I'm
the-
talking about.
Okay,
At
yeah,
a sex
yeah.
store, what most of it, and guess who? Somebody has to be buying it. They wouldn't be making all that shit if it was just sitting there catching dust.
I've just never seen, and to be addicted to porn, it just doesn't make sense to me. A
That's-
man, yes.
That feels that's just dumb.
Like, what's his name? What's that boy's name from White Chicks? The big guy.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. He was addicted to porn.
Like Terry Crews?
He did an interview
Yeah, he
where
talked
he
all about
claimed
it.
that it's one thing when you're watching it for an hour and you're trying to get your rocks off, but when
Yeah.
a whole day has passed you by and you're still sitting there, then it's an issue.
That is an issue.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you're making love to yourself for real, for real.
Ew.
He like would book days off to
Yeah,
just
that's a
like
good
get it
one.
in.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I mean, it is a sickness, right? Or it's an issue. I don't know if it's a mental issue or.
It's some kind of issue.
It's
'cause
some
it can
kind of
happen
issue.
to people.
But I find it now that porn seems to be it's the
Nasty.
norm now.
Yeah, definitely.
Back then it was very taboo, right?
That's what they were saying on the thing.
Or-
Back in the day, it was like videotapes and
I was about
stuff.
to say, like, if you to be addicted to porn back then, you must have really
Yeah,
had because
yeah,
you ain't just flipping open your phone. You gotta go like search for the VHSs.
You gotta go find the tape.
You gotta get the videos from the brown bags and shit.
HBO when it's all scrambled
Yo,
and you really,
she-
really with that life, like it's.
Like, yo, if you're
Like
a
that was
porn
back
addict
then.
back then,
So Jada Pinkett talking about she was a porn addict back then.
she was into it.
That's crazy.
She
That's
was
what I
into it,
mean.
too.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, the way you look at things like this is like, it's crazy because they're famous now. Do you
She
think
was
it would-
famous then.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Before Will, she was famous.
But
She was with Mike Tyson.
But what if it's someone else that is the norm? Like, do we care? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's for everything.
right. That's for everything.
I just
right?
no, I'm fully I
And
don't
you
care
just
about
find
think
it.
that's
I
weird.
just find it interesting. I guess you just find
For
it
me,
interesting.
a female being addicted to porn is different.
in general.
Yeah, it's just weird in my brain. Like it doesn't actually make sense.
why.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get
I don't
why
know.
it wouldn't.
Because it was so taboo back then that you gotten used to it, right?
Yeah,
Like no one would come up to you, admit, or being in a conversation before, saying, "Hey, I like to watch porn." Is that cool?
I don't even think I hear people who are about that life even till today.
Oh no, I've met people that are like, it's the norm. Like I said, now it is normal.
Yeah, you hear jokes like, "I'll burn a joint, turn on my Pornhub, then go to bed." Like it's normal. like people are talking like
But
that's
it
normal.
is true.
I
though.
prefer spank bang myself.
This guy.
Or maybe ex hamster, a little.
You really David Daves, eh? You want to shout them all out?
out?
X videos.
You guys are shouting out names for real.
Hey man,
Hey,
That's
they
how norm it
exist.
is. That's how norm it is.
right?
I don't know how that got there. My phone just took me there, and I was just doing research for a school
On what?
project
On what?
for home ec. I had to like.
What
learn
in
about,
home ec is worried about?
reproductive and how things work and whatnot, and so you just had
Is
to.
that biology?
That's
supposedly?
biology. Home ec is like food and
Yeah.
Is it
taking care of
home
your
ec
home.
is like
It's
at my
cooked.
school home ec was like all that shit. They put like
They could just say
home
you were
shit.
watching porn.
No. I was doing the project for home ec because the home ec was like sex ed and shit, and all that stuff was in our
Oh,
at my
okay.
school's home ec stuff.
Oh,
They had-
okay,
yeah,
okay,
it was like
okay.
cooking class, sex class, and sewing and all that shit was all like.
Oh,
home
Because
ec.
it's all happening at home.
That's the point. Hey.
anyhow. That was my weird, crazy story. I didn't understand it. Her daughter's watching it like crazy, so I guess she went on her Tumblr and she said the content on it was hardcore.
Yeah, I read that shit. I'm like, yeah. They have a very different family
dynamic,
structure.
Their dynamic
They're
is very different.
Yeah, and I guess you kind of have to if you're that famous. Like, you can't, like, you have to be like super straight up with your kids because your kids are probably dealing with
find
way
out
more wild
somewhere,
other
right?
shit. Just for the fact that they're like famous kids, so like
Yeah.
that probably makes sense. Like, this kid seemed fairly okay for being famous since they were like what, born basically.
Born, yeah. from
So
born.
like, I'll give them a little props, but it's not me. I ain't talking to my kids about porn like that. Get the fuck out of here.
That's weird. How y'all doing over there, Facebook land? I see you.
See Facebook Live.
Hit the link in my bio. Go listen to us live right now.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Oh,
I got. Oh, this is kind of sad.
It's all good.
I haven't talked about animals in a while.
Yeah.
Other than the parrot that didn't snitch.
Yo, shout out to that parrot. He's still in jail, doing his time.
True.
It's all good.
True.
They're always
But
in
yo,
jail. They're in a
fucking-
cage.
Koalas are like officially like are going extinct now
What are?
in the wild. Koala bears.
Koala bears are going extinct?
Yeah. They reached the point where there's not enough for them to reproduce. So
Oh,
in the wild, they're
really?
gonna go extinct. Yeah. I'm very sad about that. Even though it's kind of for a funny reason, because like 90% of koalas have herpes.
What? Okay, sorry. Why say that? Well, that escalated quick.
Yeah.
It was sad.
No. That's like a thing. Like, it's not like the same like STD. Well, it is STD herpes, but like there's just some shit koalas have. Like, we can't
Yeah.
get it for them, whatever. But it's just like a funny thing to say. Like, yeah, koalas have herpes. All
That's
of
so
them.
weird.
And it's just like, I don't know.
That's so incredibly
Koalas, Usher, hey. We didn't forget about you.
weird. And Coachella.
Yo, everything.
Coachella. I did a research on that. It was like over 250 people.
I told you. It
Over
was a
250
thing.
people sent their pictures in.
Like, that's how they found out, is because people were like,
That's
wait a
a bit
minute,
much.
all these people are coming from
In
the same place.
vicinity, the same
Like,
area.
what are you guys doing?
Yo.
Oh. Raspy, do you watch Game of Thrones?
No, I do not.
All right,
I am that 1%.
All right, get out of there.
No,
You know-
do you is that on choice?
Yes, because I am not a fan. Oh, whoa, I lost my
Oh,
voice
oh,
there.
oh. You better watch yourself.
Puberty. I just don't like. I had this conversation with someone. He's like, "Oh, do you watch GOT, GOT or whatever?" I'm
God,
like,
okay, that
God.
person's a fucking weirdo. No one says
Nobody
God.
says got.
Okay.
In-
He
in a conversation.
and I'm just like, "What do you mean?" It's like, like Game of Thrones. I'm like, "No." For one, I don't got cable. Sure, I can access it online, but
Hey.
Stream it.
yeah. But it just doesn't interest me.
I don't know. Is it the storyline that don't interest
It's the
you,
dragons
or just
and
like stuff?
nothing medieval.
Medieval,
things,
you don't.
It just doesn't appeal to me.
You see, I felt the same way, but after watching like the first 2 seasons, it was game over. By the time I hit season 3, it was absolutely game over. That Red Wedding,
Yeah, it's just
it
because
was game over.
it's what I
I
tell
had
people,
to watch
like,
it.
Game of Thrones, it sounds really nerdy and shit, and it is, but like
Yeah.
the actual stories itself is
It's
pretty lit.
crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
that's really all it is. Like, yeah, and the dragons, honestly, like, people make such a big deal about the dragons, but you don't even see a dragon until like season 3 or 4.
Yeah, and
But
when you
there
do
is a
it's
dragon.
But when
No,
you do,
it's
it's
3.
different. Yeah, there's 3.
But
And
they're not like they're just like they're not.
it's not what you would expect.
It's not a
corny.
dragon thing.
It's not corny.
It's not. But no, anyways.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Best TV show.
But whatever. Me and Dizzy watched
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dizzy, what'd you think about it?
Okay, so I don't need to just put my own opinion out there. Everybody else is saying the same thing. Man, since this new season started out with a bang and then progressively got worse and worse. And I understand they needed to tie all these loose ends, but they left a lot of shit open. Like,
Well-
it's almost so open that I feel like,
No, they're doing other shows with it.
yeah, you
That's
know, I
why.
feel like something's going to happen. Like, there's going to be a jump-off show that comes out of nowhere and everybody's going to be all like,
Oh no! There's not out of nowhere. There's like 5
Spin-offs?
spin-off shows coming. Yeah, like they say by accident. They ain't
yeah,
by
I really
accident.
I didn't, you know,
It was.
there's a very
whatever.
big pivotal moment that I was
Nah.
like excited to see that I knew would happen in the show. I won't
And then it
break
happened,
it down.
and then we were like, "What?"
When it happened so fast. Him and I literally like, did that just happen?
We're like, "Word,
Word? Just
That's
like
it.
this?
That's it.
I don't even care to watch no
A
more.
little stabby. That's it. A little sing." And I was like, "Oh, all right. I guess anti-pussy's not that great."
And I was hoping that the dragon would bun him up and make him just like walk out like I'm a true thing, you know.
Dragon just scream like a
Anybody,
little
by the
biatch.
way, if you're listening and you haven't watched Game of Thrones and you're
Too
trying to watch
bad.
it, this is straight spoiler
Too
alerts and all that.
fucking
We're trying to do
bad.
our best not to say whatever. You two over there, we're trying our best not to tell you what's going on.
I'm gonna
but
spoil everything.
it really wasn't. I personally did not enjoy that new season.
Yeah, see that's the thing.
I'm
right?
more. I'm actually. I'm blah 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 blah. I'm high as shit. Anyways,
see Aladdin.
I'm happy to watch it over again.
Yeah,
Like
I'd
I'm
watch
fully
it
gonna
over
start
again.
it from the beginning and watch it.
I'd watch
again,
it from the
'cause
It's one of those shows that
Yeah,
So
you-
it's like super
you can
dope.
binge and then re-binge.
Oh yeah, that show's fucking lit.
It's like The Wire or The Weeds, something like that. Good shows that
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
you can watch.
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
those
yeah.
Breaking
things.
Bad.
What was the recent? Well, except for Game of Thrones, what shows have you guys like binge watched
On a double time?
on a double time? Yeah,
Office,
Office for sure.
yeah, that's
Office.
why.
Sure, for sure.
Brooklyn
Nine-Nine
Nine-Nine.
for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. He's
Trailer
gonna call
Park
out everything.
Boys.
No,
Yo,
I don't
that-
fucks with
that-
that too
that-
tough.
that-
Nah, man, you gotta get on Trailer Park
fucks with
Boys.
The
Trailer
Prime
Park Boys
Video
is too
Jack
much.
Ryan though, yo.
Oh yeah, Jack Ryan.
that
I've
one's
heard
good.
through that.
The Goldbergs. Surprisingly enough, the TV show The Goldbergs is a really, really funny watch.
I never got into that.
Yeah, I watched
I
it front
should
to back.
try
That
it.
one's really funny. That one's really
That's like
funny.
set in the 80s, right?
Yeah,
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 yeah. 80s, 90s. Like,
yeah, it's like
yeah.
them going through.
But it's
high school
really,
shit.
really, 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 really funny.
I'm trying to think what else.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad also.
I
It's another
didn't
one
get
I-
into that. I watched
Mirror.
two.
Wow, Black Mirror definitely.
I watched 2 episodes. It's like I am the type of person that like if I don't get, I wouldn't say the climax, and when things are too slow for me, I lose interest.
Because you
Yeah.
start thinking I could be doing something else. Or,
Yeah, I could be like we were just what was it? Oh yeah, on my blog on Netflix, like those 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, yo, she was saying it was good, but then I started watching the first 2, and then it was like things were so slow. Then I was just like, you know what, I'm over it.
I'm done. Yeah.
Mm.
You know, things
Really?
like that, right?
What show did you watch that you actually enjoyed though? Like what type?
Lot. Like I like military shit.
Oh, you're into that military
Yeah.
shit.
I always had this dream of being in the military.
Yeah, this is Airsoft man over here.
Yeah.
Man. You better watch your back.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe because of the cool thing, holding a gun and shooting, but I know for a fact that if ever I had to take someone's life, war, I probably won't sleep for 4 days, 5 days. It is what it is, but
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like that's what I watch.
You can't even
now.
steal a soda without.
Yeah, man.
Right.
You're a good guy.
Yeah,
You're a good guy.
That's the thing, but
So
I
you
do-
watch it for the contrast. Like I can't do that, but to watch it is.
But I
pretty-
want to be in. You know what I mean? It's like
So Saving
Airsoft-
Private Ryan was like. litty.
Yo, Black Hawk
Sploosh.
Down was one of the
Black
best
Hawk
ones.
Down.
Yeah.
Yo, okay. I have a question. Another thing got from Twitter. You know, at what age do you think it's appropriate to call your friends' parents by their first name?
I don't. Oh, like instead of Mr. Such and Such or Mrs. Such and Such.
Take that question however you want. When do you think it's appropriate for you to call your friends' parents by their first name?
I thought you could just do that sort of thing. It depends on the parent. Like Nigerians, you can't do that. Nigerians, it's no way. That's uncle or auntie.
Yeah, that's what we do
Yeah,
too.
we don't say,
No names, just
"Hey, Carol,
Heads,
hey, Eniola, what are you doing?"
see the pigmentation of the person who asked that question. That's why. Because I read that and I'm like, what? Call them what?
You don't call nobody by
First
their
name? Oh,
No,
okay. Yeah, I like my teeth. I've worked hard to keep them in my mouth. I would like to keep them in my, I couldn't imagine if I call one of my parents' friends
friends.
by like their first name.
Friends' parents.
No, you say
Either-
auntie in
either
their
way,
first name.
Either way.
Yeah.
Like Auntie Carol or
Yeah,
something like that.
Something with
Yeah.
with a
So it's a
respect in the
fucking
beginning.
Yeah,
Heck,
you
yo.
just don't like pop off a name off the top.
Hey,
but then
Charlie.
Again, but then again, you know, I'm not disrespecting, you know, the white community, but you motherfuckers call your parents by their real names at times. Like that's
Susan.
weird.
I can't do
Susan.
that. I would get smacked.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't do that.
That's yeah, we all have the same reaction. That's not
Yeah.
some of these questions, like same thing you were thinking about, like women in porn. Like I read these things and it's just like, where would that even come from? Like why?
Who thinks
like
these
why?
thoughts?
Like why would you even think like, you know what? Today, I'm gonna call Auntie Carol Carol. Like what?
Or like
What would happen?
You want to die?
Can you do a demonstration of what that would look like?
fist, mouth, fist through the back of the head,
Through and through.
and then pulled back out. Kind of like some Mortal Kombat shit. Yep.
Yeah.
And then if they had to go to trial with a jury of Aunt Carol's peers, she would go free.
Pierce. Oh, Piers. Like
Piers.
P-E-E.
Yeah,
Like
Piers, not beers.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Piers. I thought that was the last name. I thought we were doing government names. Carol
Oh, wow.
Pierce.
Yeah,
No. We can't do that. I would never call them by their last name either. No, I couldn't do that.
I feel like that's a little bit more. You got to put like this. Whether it was a prefix or a suffix.
Yeah.
Like Mr. or Mrs. Or like things that miss. It's almost like calling your teacher their first name.
Yeah, you see, that's weird.
That's odd. I see that to piss them off.
Yeah, I would do that to make them mad.
I saw a video. We were watching it.
Yeah, I seen it on Instagram. This video of these kids just going through it like, "Hi, Carol," and she's like, "What?"
Yo, the reactions, man. Oh man. I don't. Yeah, no, I can't. What else? What else we got?
Yo, should we have a little preview for next week? What's happening next week?
Ooh, we got
Special guest.
special guest coming in for last call.
Oh.
Sophia Dena. I can't even do it.
I was
I'm trying to do it. But
We gotta
I
get a
can't.
soundboard in here somehow.
We need a soundboard. But
You
she's
have a
coming
soundboard.
in. She'll be our second female to come in and do something.
She got Farrah to catch up to. Farrah shit
Yeah,
was lit.
Farrah was very lit.
Hit
But
up-
you know, Sophia, I've did some research. You know, like I've been
She's
watching
been
her
around.
since. I heard she's been doing it. We've
Yeah.
met her here one day, and I was
Yeah.
like, wow, your music is really good. I started. After that day, I noticed there was like an influx of videos. She just came back on tour, like Italy, did a little tour out there. Now she's back. She did a big show in the Commodore
With the band too.
with the
like,
band and the
yeah.
dancers and everything. Looked so damn litty. I'm very excited to have her come in tomorrow or next week.
That is dope.
That is the last. Yes.
I think
that
it's
is the
Sophia
last-
Deny, is it?
Deny.
Sophia Deny?
Deny.
Deny?
Deny.
I hope she's listening and corrects us.
Yeah. We need the corrections. We need the corrections. They're fucking up. Before we get out of here, though, just do a little reminder. Friday, Ombre comes through. Check out the crew. Saturday,
sir.
we're going to be at, what's that shit called Saturday again?
Street Dreams.
Street Dreams.
Street Dreams. Yes, Street Dreams. Street
Where's
Dreams.
that going to be held at?
That is at
In Gastown.
191 Alexander from.
Pew, 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 pew.
I believe so. Yeah. So
Hide and
that's,
seek?
Hide and seek. Yeah, that is a collab
Collab.
between Hide and Seek and Two Cream, Two Sugar.
2 cream, 2 sugar, true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so make
so-
sure, hit up our Instagram, hit up our YouTube, hit up everything. Check out where we're at this week. And it'll be great to see you, because you know what it is. Rum and Coke Radio, each and every Tuesday. It's myself, the short one, and we got Dizzy D.
Hi.
Miss Holiday is not here today
No,
because
she's not.
she's a loser.
I was waiting for you to cuss her out.
Man,
You didn't do it the whole show.
I mean,
This
I ain't
guy,
gonna-
you lay it into
I ain't
him.
gonna waste my time. She's whatever. She likes it. She just wants the attention. I ain't gonna do it. And as always, we had DJ Durosky that was it twos to keep it in a nice mood and all that good shit. Anyways,
Where's the plug?
There we go. Anyways,
Hey.
talk to y'all next week. Rum and Coke Radio.
Rummy Coke.